Hello and welcome back to part 15 of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas with your host as always, Mah-Dry-Bread. As you can see, we're outside here in Novac. And the reason we're out here is because at the last episode we got that quest to pick up some rocket fuel. So I thought I would skip the trip. All I did was I left the site, came to Novac because it was the closest waypoint I had, and we're gonna walk there. I thought I'd just save you the travel time. Now, I don't actually remember where these things are. I remember that they're not hard to find. I don't really remember where they are and what the obstacles are, so I guess you'll be seeing my fresh reactions, kind of, unless I remember partway. Also, I see something on the radar. I'm thinking gecko? I know when we have to pick up the suit. I think there's a suit we have to pick up at one point. I'm pretty sure there are geckos near that one. What is that in the distance? It's right there. It's got a tail, whatever it is. Can't really tell from here. Is that a gecko? Well, now I'm picking up a few of them. I think that is a gecko. I don't have my glasses on, but I don't think I'd help much from this range. What is that, mutilated Brahmin? Oh no, that's a mole rat. Wow, I really need my glasses. Okay. Maybe this is the one with the geckos, then. My guys behind me? Yeah? I wish they were in better position, because I think we're going to start the fight now. Yep, golden gecko. These ones are tough. Do you guys see any other ones? Because I heard shooting, and it wasn't just me. Okay. I'm sure there are other ones ready to jump out when I get too close. But my spotter's not seeing any but that one. Now, my target's really close. I think I can just grab this and go. Also, you'll see that I have a little bit less weight. That was just me eating some food. Also, I slept for a long time because it was nighttime, so I'm now well rested, so I get 10% more experience gains, which I really should have been doing the whole time. Okay, here's Igniting Agent. I want the radiation suit for later, and I want his journal because it's funny. Oh, of course, I'm over-encumbered. How much do I need to drop? 1 pound? Boone, I'll just give you some stuff. Cowboy repeater, I'm never gonna use that. And... no, not radio, what am I thinking? Here it is! Mr. Radical's Journal. I always got a kick out of this one. You can really tell that the old Fallout team was working on this one. I'll let you guys read it. Yeah, you can see why he died. Now, so we got what we need, now we need to return all the way back, and this is the sucky part of this mission. We need to go back, give it to him, and get each quest individually, if I remember correctly. So, I'm gonna be skipping a lot of travel time in this episode.
Have you found the components we discussed?
Yes, I have.
Yes, that's the stuff. And the container's shielding must be intact or you'd be dead by now. Now all I need is the thrust control modules.
You know, how did we magically know where that stuff was? Okay, so I need to go get you some control modules. Okay. Once again, the closest travel point we had was Novac, but it's not very far north, and I'm pretty sure it's in a non-hostile area, just between here and the junkyard. Which we do need the junkyard on the map for later anyways. Junkyard's right there. In fact, it might actually be at the junkyard. Let me just... yeah, it's at the junkyard. Okay. We need Halos 1 on the map, though. That's the local power plant. We're going to have some quests later in the game there. So, now might be a good time to get that on the map. Pick up some buffalo gourd seeds on the way. We can use that for cooking later. I do want to get my survival skill up soon. Yeah, and as you can see down there, 11 experience gained, which means that experience gain does apply to everything, not just kills. So being well rested is really worth it. Is she inside? It says she's right here. Yeah, she's inside. Why couldn't I take the front door?
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors.
Alright, do you have the thrust control module I need?
As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots.
Yeah, as you get to certain parts of the game and talk to certain people or see certain things, EDE will react to it. And it will lead you down a quest to eventually upgrading him.
iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was cancelled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I'm sending this model to the Navarro outpost.
Apparently it never reached there.
If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
Yeah, so, not much of a surprise, but the really, really old Enclave iBot was, of course, run by the Enclave, and now it's following us because of the companion protocol. Just making sure all the dog's eyeballs are inside their head. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch, probably episode 2. Alright, so we got those things, let's go back.
Yeah. Have you found the components we discussed?
Yep.
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition.
Yeah, can we do this now?
Yes. I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin.
Good, I want this over with.
We have everything we need to launch the rockets, Jason. The great journey can begin.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of two human friends, one new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how he cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Hey. Hello.
Hey, evening.
Hello.
And then they'll just start greeting each other. Yeah, I'm fairly sure they all just explode. So I don't know why the subtitles didn't update and why the subtitles didn't appear at all. It's probably one of the uncountable amount of glitches in this game, but usually the subtitles appear. I hope you guys could hear it all right. I probably boosted the volume for you for it.
Did you hear him? My God, you were right all along. I'm no ghoul. They were just using me.
It's funny, because he says that even if you never tell him that he's human, or insinuate he's human. Yeah, they could take you, but you'd die. In fact, they're probably gonna die too.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage?
Well, you are revered as a god to a bunch of religious nutjobs who are probably about to go get themselves killed. So, yeah, you've accomplished nothing.
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
No?
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
Well, that's not what I was gonna say, but that would be kinda cool.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. Maybe it'll be different this time. I was never a saint before. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. You go launch the rockets. I'm on my way to Novak.
Now, he actually will live in Novak now, but I don't believe he ever does anything of consequence there. So, we're going to go launch the rocket, which means we have to run all the way upstairs. I'll skip the travel time. Alright, finally up at the launch tower. Now, all we need to do is click the button. However, if you have high enough science skill, you can mess with the console, make it launch somewhere else just to kill them, just to be a dick. But I'm fairly sure they just die anyways, so let's launch it. At least it's a good spectacle. Novak likes me for that. I guess it's because I got rid of the ghouls they were afraid of. Also, look at that. 80 extra experience just for being well rested. I don't know why I wasn't doing that before. It's a good idea. Alright, we're level 8 for that, and I do very much like the touch of how they had Ride of the Valkyries playing. And, of course, that song is royalty-free, so I don't need to worry about that. I only needed 2 more points of science and I could mess with the rocket, but I don't think I would've. I mean, they're doomed enough as is. Will I be more of a jerk about it? Well, I want 30 survival, actually. Because it does make food and drinks recover more health for you. It also gives you new recipes. And there are a lot of good buffing recipes that require survival to make it a campfire. Then I have a lot of buffalo to cook. And, speech would be nice. And, of course, more energy weapon skill. Can finally get another, trait. Let's see what we can get. Strong back is incredibly nice. Just, you can carry 50 extra pounds of equipment. That's 5 strength points worth. But in the long run, I don't know if it's worth it. You find much more ammunition than you normally would, which is good, but eventually it'll be so rich that ammo won't be a problem. Quick draw, again, not a big deal. Commando can be okay if you use VATS a lot. I don't. Toughness is all around a really nice one, where it gives you all around more natural armor, which does stack with your normal armor. And I believe everything else here is just old stuff. So, once again, I think I'm just going with intense training, because it really is one of the best things. Just straight up more points. And, of course, endurance. I want a lot of endurance, because this is the hardest difficulty in the game. Health is very important. Alright, so that's taken care of. Now we just go back to Novak. Oh, finally, now he might give us some answers.
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you.
Yeah, we took care of it.
Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot.
Okay, this is bugging me. Why don't you just tighten the screw? It's not hard, you could get a coin and do it. Just tighten the screw so that you don't have that bent up like that. If it's so bent you can't tighten the screw, then, I don't know, hit it with a hammer? Take another gun and knock it down. Like, you don't even need a tool for this, really. Just anything but your hand. Take a rock and hammer it back down, and then screw in the screw with, like, a Legion coin. God, it's bugging me.
Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised.
Thank
The guy
you.
you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
Where is that?
It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north.
Yeah, why did they go that way?
No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square.
Alright.
Hope that helps. I owed you.
You know, it's almost as if we didn't idolize, that's nice. It's almost as if we don't need your help, because it seems like he just stops by every major city on the way to New Vegas, and couldn't we really just assume he's going to New Vegas? I mean, it's pretty obvious. But whatever. I do kind of like the motivation of just trying to find the guy who tried to kill you, and by all means should have killed you. In fact, you were pretty much dead. And Boulder City isn't very far away, so the next episode will be traveling all the way to Boulder City, and since there's not much you have to do there, next episode might be the whole travel to Boulder City and the quest you do there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, have a nice day.